For my final, I chose to do the basic beliefs of Christianity. What is Christianity? Christianity is a religion that is established over the growth and guidance of Jesus Christ. Christians understand that Jesus Christ is the King of Kings that was sent down from heaven by God Himself. Christians also accept that Jesus, by decaying and then ascending from the dead, made up for the crime of Adam and then reclaimed the earth, granting everyone who believed in Jesus Christ would be allowed to enter heaven. My personal experience. When I was at a very young age, my mom started telling me about paganism and witchcraft. I did not quite understand what that was, but I continued to listen. I commenced to tell my friends about what my mother would teach me. This would soon cause a problem with the ways my friends viewed me. My friends started to invite me to church, and about the 10th time I had asked my mom to go, she finally said yes. At the time, I did not really pay as much attention as I should have. I really only wanted to go so my friends would approve of me and accept me. Once I moved, I stopped going to church and got farther away from God. Finally, my 10th grade year came around, and my friend was concerned about my ways. I had confessed that I did not know much about God nor go to church anymore. She brought me to church twice a week so I could grow my relationship with God. That summer, I signed up to go to a church camp called False Creek. False Creek is located in Davis, Oklahoma, and it also happens to be the largest youth encampment in the United States. I was a little nervous that I would stand out like a sore thumb. I figured everyone around would just judge me for not knowing as much as them. Going for the first time completely changed my life around. When I did not know enough about God or much about Christianity in general. That year I had attended False Creek, I had learned so much about the religion. Everyone accepted me just the way I was and helped me to learn more. Each morning, we would all wake up around 7 to eat, then go straight into our morning Bible study. More and more, I would learn about what Jesus Christ went through, how He had been called a liar, a blasphemer, and a fake. Jesus also got crucified, and the Messiah denied Jesus of being God's Son. Throughout the week, I had talked to multiple people about different ways to get closer to God. As the week started to come to an end, countless people had suggested that I got saved. The amazing week had come to an end, and I decided not to get saved yet. To me, the time was not quite right. A year later came, and I was on my way to False Creek once again. I was so ecstatic to take in more. Towards the end of the week, I was finally ready to get saved. As I walked down the aisle, I started to shake. As soon as I had gotten saved, I started crying. I had never felt so good in my life. Everyone was so proud for me. I could not wait to get back home and tell my mom the exciting news. As I told my mom about getting saved, she started crying too. Now in 2017, I can proudly say that my mother has converted from paganism to Christianity. The 10 Commandments, 1 and 2. The 10 Commandments are what many people believe to be the basic beliefs of Christianity. Commandment 1 states that you shall have no other gods before me. To me, this means that one should not believe in or practice polytheism. Commandment 2 says, "You shall not make idols." In my perspective, this is saying that you should not have any idols such as actors, actresses, and celebrities. Commandment 3 states, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain." So you should never say, "Oh my God," nor cuss and say his name. Commandment 4 reads as, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy," which means that on the seventh day of the week you do not work. Sundays are saved for worshiping Jesus Christ. Commandments 5 and 6. Commandment 5 says that you need to honor your father and your mother. To me, bringing dishonor and being rude to your parents breaks this commandment. Your parents are right after God, and you need to treat them with respect and love. The sixth commandment talks about how you should not murder. Commandment 6, "You shall not murder." This commandment just speaks for itself. Commandments 7 and 8. Commandment 7 says, "You shall not commit adultery," meaning cheating. If a man and a woman are in a happy relationship, one needs to leave it alone, or the partner needs to stay with their loved one. Commandment 8 states that you shall not steal. This commandment, along with Commandment 6, are plain as day. Commandments 9 and 10. Commandment 9 reads, "You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor," meaning no one should ever lie to their peers, saying anything that will deceive their neighbor or speaking falsely to the prejudice of his character. The final commandment, Commandment 10, states that you shall not convert. We should not get jealous of what others have. Jealousy and envy are two words that define this 10th and final commandment. If one happens to break any of these 10 commandments, it is considered sinning. Sinning is when one does something bad or offending in the Lord's eyes. In conclusion, Jesus Christ was not an ordinary human being at all. In fact, Jesus Christ had lived as a spirit in the eternal home. Jesus Christ was not only the first creation of God, but he also helped create other things. Since he is the only God created man, it is only right to call him God's only begotten Son. Serving as God's spokesman, Jesus Christ would also be called the Word. Jesus Christ was sent down by God through the Virgin Mary. Jesus was sent down by God to give the Word of God. He was also sent down to show the world how to live and how to do God's will, even when life may get a tad bit tough. Many people believe that Jesus died for his sins, but in fact, Jesus Christ did not have any sins. Jesus was perfect. Jesus had never gave in to the temptation of sinning. Jesus showered the people with love by obeying God and his word. Jesus spent his time on earth healing the sick, brought the deceased back to life, and saved many in peril. By doing this, Jesus Christ showed us what he will be doing in the future for all the good Christians. Now Jesus has rightfully earned the King of all over earth. And here is my bibliography.